In this video, we're going to solve a quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. We've done this before, but in this case, we're going to discover something a little unusual. We're going to find a quadratic which has only one solution. Of course, that assumes I solved this correctly. So let's get cracking. All right, first thing, write down a formula. X equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. That's half the problem, is remembering the formula. The other half of the problem is finding out what a, b, and c is. And then the third half. Oh, wait a minute. How can there be three halves? Anyway, the third part of the problem is just doing the arithmetic. Anyway, what do we got here? We got 9x squared plus 12x plus 8 equals 4. Is that the general form? No! General form has a 0 on the right-hand side, and that has a 4. Something's wrong, so we have to make it in the general form or the standard form. By subtracting 4, that's going to give us 0. Well, I'm forced, if I want to keep this equation in balance, to also subtract 4 from the left-hand side. Well, what do I get? I get 9x squared plus 12x plus 8 minus 4 is now 4, and that equals 0. Now I have x squared plus x plus something equals 0. Excellent. That's the form I want. Okie dokie. So, what is a? Well, a is this guy. So a is 9. What is b? b is this coefficient, which is 12. And c is this coefficient, which is 4. So I go back to my formula, and I plug and chug. Well, I'm going to do the plug part and do the chug part in a moment. So let's do the plug part. Let's plug it in. Minus b. What's minus b? Well, that's 12. Minus 12, plus or minus, square root of something. B squared. What's b? Well, it's 12 again. 12 squared minus 4a. What's a? 9. That's 9, not an a. What's a c? What's a c? Sorry, what is c? c is 4. And this whole mess goes over 2 times a, and a, we already knew, is 9. Okay, now it's chug time. We've done the plugging, now let's do the chugging. Minus 12, plus or minus. Righty, what do we got here? We have 12 squared, which gives us a gross, 144, minus, let's do some arithmetic. 4 times 9, that's 36, times 4. 4 sixes are 24, carry the 2. 4 threes are 12, carry the 2 is 14. So, this is 144. Oh, that looks interesting. And 2 times 9 is 18. So, this is x, by the way. I should probably draw a line here. X. Oh, and it's minus. Always forgetting that minus. Got to be careful with these signs. It is very easy to mess up with this formula. Okay, so let's do some arithmetic. Some more arithmetic. Minus 12. Ooh, this is nice. This is going to be plus or minus the square root of 0 over 18. X is going to equal minus 12. Well, the square root of 0 is 0. And it doesn't matter whether I add 0 or subtract 0, it's not going to change anything. So I only get one answer, minus 12 over 18. Of course, I can simplify that because 12 and 18 share a factor of 6. 6 goes into 18 3 times. 6 goes into minus 12 minus, how many times? 2. 2 sixes are 12, 3 sixes are 18. So x is minus 2/3. And this is rather interesting. Usually, in fact, I think every time we've done a problem so far, with a quadratic. In this case, we got 1. Okay, you know the drill. Only in mathematics do you get a chance to check your own answer. So let's go and check the answer to make sure this is correct. What is our equation? Our equation is 9x squared plus 12x plus 8 equals 4. So now we only have to check for one answer. It's a fraction, but hey, we can deal with fractions. We just have to be a little extra careful. So we're going to check the solution for x equals minus 2/3. Alright, so we have 9 times, what is this, minus 2/3 squared plus 12 times minus 2/3 plus 8. If I add all that stuff up, do I get a 4? Let's hope so. Okie dokie, 9. Alright, let's do the square of minus 2/3. Well, that's going to be the same as minus 2/3 times minus 2/3. We note we have minus times a minus. That's going to be a plus. 2 times 2 is 4. 3 times 3 is 9. And let's leave it like that. Well, we have to leave it like that. So that's going to be positive 4/9 plus, oops, not a plus. Plus times minus is minus. Oh, wait a minute. This is nice. 3 goes into 3 once. 3 goes into 12 4 times. 4 times minus 2 is minus 8. Plus 8. Does that equal 4? Well, let's see. That cancels. I have 4 plus 8 minus 8. That's 0. 4 does equal 4. This is true. Since the equation is true when I plug in x equals minus 2/3, the solution, and the only solution, is x equals minus 2/3. Next time, we're going to solve a quadratic equation which gives us a complex solution. We've actually done this once before by completing the square. This time we'll do it by using the quadratic equation. Till then, we'll see you next time. Bye now.